Go on. Go on. Hi guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is a bit of a morning in my life. So we're going to be feeding these cows. We are going to be, well, it's about a week out from calving right now, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. Then we've got these Hebridean sheep here to move, and then I have some young sheep to feed as well this morning. So that's what we're going to be doing. First thing we're going to do, these cows, because we're getting close to calving now, the ones that are closer, which are the ones in the big shed over there, they're getting just a little drop of feeding to start getting them used to that. And then we're going to get the silage bales out to all three groups of cows. So let's get on with it. Hey everyone. Sorry to interrupt this video, but just a quick thing I want to say. We've been getting reported on some of our YouTube shorts because people think they are stolen content. They are not stolen content. So we don't use a watermark on YouTube shorts. We only use the Border Collie watermark on our Facebook shorts. So we don't use that watermark on our YouTube shorts at all, and you won't have seen it in any of our recent YouTube shorts for about 6 months. So if you see a YouTube short and it doesn't have the watermark, that is not stolen content. We don't use that watermark here on Facebook. If you want to make sure you're on the right channel, go to the channel and you'll see Sean the Sheepman followed by @Seanthesheepman 5845. That is the correct channel. It's just got just under 500,000 subscribers right now, so we're trying to get to 500,000. So remember, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But if this is the channel you're seeing, which is on screen right now, this is the official Sean the Sheepman channel. So please stop reporting YouTube shorts on it, because it could seriously affect us here on this channel. Thanks guys. So, over here. Stay. So, like I mentioned a moment ago, we're about a week out from calving. So I'm just going to go a quick walk down the back of these two sets of cows to see if there's any of those early signs of calving, and that'll just give me an idea of who maybe I want to watch over the next week or two and who doesn't need that close an eye kept on them. So I'm just walking down the back of them while they're feeding here, and I'm mainly at this point looking for them bagging up. A pretty good example of what I'm looking at here, you can see this cow's not bagging up, and then if we look over at 62, she is starting to bag up. So bagging up is basically starting to produce milk, or sort of the the milk udder starting to enlarge, starting to look like it's fuller or heavier. And right now, I'm not really expecting too much, to be quite honest. I wouldn't expect any calves for a week yet, but bagging up. But bagging up is generally one of the first signs that a cow is starting to get close to its calving. Now, a cow could bag up 2 or 3 weeks before she actually calves, and some cows bag up maybe 4 or 5 days before, but it's generally a good sign to look for. Then the second thing we'd look for is slackening, I can't speak, slackening at the tail head, which is basically a polite and fancy way of saying their lady parts are getting a bit droopy looking as the muscles relax and their bodies start preparing for calving. And that's generally the second sign. And then from there on out, the sort of the signs that you'd be looking from there is maybe what we call a calving string, which is a guppy string coming from their female parts. And then on from there, it's full calving symptoms, so like nesting, which is picking a spot, like looking around it for a spot where they're gonna calve, pushing other cows away from that spot, starting to lie down, their muscles starting to contract and then starting to push a little bit. So but I do think that's a bit off yet. Anyway, we're heading up here to the other little paddock. We're going to open up this gate. As you can see, it's greened up nice. I've had some moles in here, but that's us up here now, and you can see this field's actually, it's quite green. It's the smaller paddock of the two, but it's quite green. We grazed it quite heavily. We did graze it quite heavily at the back end. Tried to keep them in here as long as I could. But now with it being a bit greener and it's a bit barer across the way, I think we'll get them moved across. Well, calving's probably, lambing is probably about 5 weeks away. So get them over here, get them eating it down while I can come across here, and then hopefully that'll give that the bigger field a bit of a chance to green up, because they'll have to be in there for lambing time, because I won't have time to come across here and check them every day. Come by. Wait, wait. Steady. Walk on, walk on. That'll do, good girl. Yeah, that'll do. And heel. Good girl. Good girl, Stormy. Yeah. Sheep moving nice and fast. Flying across. One thing I love about spring, or well, we're still in winter, but it's heading towards spring now, is all those bird sounds in the mornings. The sun's out a bit today. The birds are all talking. Today's special, sir, a brioche of grass.
Stormy. Yeah. Away. Away. Away, Storm. Away, away, away. Walk on. Away. Come on. Walk on. Walk on. Away. Walk on. Stop. Walk on. Good girl. Walk on. Stop. Walk on. Up. Get him on. Steady now. Come by. That'll do. Good girl. Good girl. There you go, girl.